Hey, it's Palm Sunday, March 24th on Sunday. Actually, I slept very late, like around 4 o'clock, because I tried to edit all the videos that I did since from March 1st to March 4th and uploaded them on YouTube. So I'm still way behind. There's like the March 5th video, and I'm really tired, so I decided to postpone that editing thing before I post it on YouTube then. So that's what happened. And it's not easy, so it take you a while before you able to to do all this stuff. So I went to bed late and woke up at 9:30. So I set my alarm clock at 9:30 because it's Sunday anyway, and it's Palm Sunday, so I missed the church. um, though I had a shower. I even cleaned. That's my at least I cleaned my bathroom, the room. I did a vacuum there, and then I got a call from Rogers, Perez, friend of Robert, because they're heading here with Marco to go to watch the parade for the Pride Fest in Lake Worth. So I said, come over and I'll be taking a shower because I thought Robert and Steve already left going to Edward's birthday. So I took my shower and then they came, and they also had a friend named George who came along, and he was their driver. He's a little short guy from New Jersey who was born in New Jersey but is Cuban and now living in Miami. And so the three of us the four of us walked to downtown Lake Worth, and Steve and Robert were still in the house, but I didn't see them, and because we were catching up the parade, so we went there and watched the parade. It's not as exciting as last year, and it's as few participants in the sense and few floats. So even then after that we walked all the way to Bryant Park and have an entrance there, and George treated me for the entrance, and this booth is not really that big. I mean, it's not as many as last time, but I saw some of my colleagues from the Playhouse, like John and oh God, I can't remember the name of the other guy. Sorry. Anyway, and then Jennifer was one of the parade participants for the parade. Jennifer Harrington. Oh, Dennis Shaper. That's the other guy. Then I saw Gregory Johnson, and we talked about some slants, and I shared him what I'm planning to audition for in the Heights. So we'll see. And then we just strolled around there when we went inside the park, and I didn't eat anything because like I said, I started my cleansing diet, so I had shake here, I had my cereals, and then I ate my grapefruit, and I feel full already, and full, not full, and George, I just accompanied him to have his lunch for burgers, and he was able to finish it, and he's a small skinny guy. So after that, then we watched some of the shows in the park. Mark and Rogers had some drinks, and they kind of be rowdy, but this is funny. And I saw also Thomas and Sean there. Felix, I saw Sebastian, Felix from Compass before, and his friend Bill, that he was during my birthday, like 2008. Who else? Some few faces there. And then I decided to. Then I got a call from Robert. They planned to go to Rosie's. They said he told me. So they decided to do that, and I said okay. And I tried to invite Remo. I called him up, but he said he'd rather just stay in West Palm Beach. So I decided to stay here instead, but because I don't want to go down to Rosie's and they're gonna bring me up here. So we decided to go somewhere in downtown, and we ended up in the cottage because I know there's like tea dance there. So we had our late lunch or early evening dinner, early dinner rather, and Michael, who's only like 19, who looks like I call him James Franco, was a server, and I had salad only, just salad with oil and vinegar, no meat or anything, and George, I can't remember the names. I ordered for chicken Caesar. The chicken was so tempting because it looked so tender, but I tried not to eat meat first for that. So Rogers finished them all, and they had also the turkey sandwich for Marco. Then we walked home, and I saw Rick Allens, and he's now living somewhere in our area too. So I said, well, I hope you can call me and sometime visit my place again. So we went to my place, and they decided to go home because George works as an accountant in a hotel, and he's a graveyard shift all the time, so he has to take a rest still. So that was around 4 o'clock, past four. He drove his Chevrolet, and they drove down to back to Miami. And I called up Dan and said, if you want me to go to your place or come over to my place, said, visit me in the trailer. So I went there to visit him, and we went to. It was so funny because when he saw the Pep Boys, and I know it was Pep Boys who were trying to buy the cover for the gas lid. And he said the store will close at 6 o'clock, and we only have 15 minutes left. So I said, let's go. I like the risk to do that, to try and catch the time. So I was able to make it. Like 5 minutes. There's still 5 minutes left. Then we're able to buy the cover for the new cover for the gas cover, whatever we call it. And then we went back to the warehouse, to his place, and we fixed the windshield wiper because we bought that yesterday, and we added like a water, like a liquid for the sprayer there, and we also replaced the cover for the lid for the gas, and hopefully we started to do some more cleaning or checking out for the white truck, and he even instructed me to check this gas thing. I can remember all these parts of the machine for the car, and I said like it's not the right time for me right now because I feel like not excited or eager to learn them unless I have my own car. But he had his orientation to me then. I tried, and then after that I went ahead to go back home here to prepare for our dinner, and he followed me, and I prepared like the salad with apple, strawberry, for spinach and raisins, plus the sliced almonds with oil and vinegar. Oops. While watching the animation Domination, of course, starting with the Cleveland show. Rilo was part of Annie, and they made it a different kind of Annie, which is funny. And then we watched The Simpsons, of course, and Homer had this MyPad thing. And then after we had for Bob's Burger, which is funny, they went down to Florida, and they were looking for the dog that this old lady said. She said that a snake, what do you call this, ate him. So it ended up that the dog became a friend of the snake. And then we watched the Family Guy about 12 Angry Men, like the verdict of their Mayor West. And then we had American Dad, about Steve attending for spelling bee. But it was funny because she had a crush with a girl who's also the competitor for the spelling bee as well. And then we watched, we had a shower and we watched some news. And then we decided to watch some videos for Abigail and Brittany, the conjoined twins who have two heads but one body. And because he has no idea what I'm explaining before, and we watched some of the videos that they have, and then we went to the Siamese twins, the bunker that I remember that like they were born in Siam, which is now Thailand, but I didn't know that they moved to California. I mean to North Carolina, and they married the sisters, and they had 10 kids and 11 kids for each one of them, and of course they still have some descendants. And Alex Sink, who ran for gubernatorial race here with Rick Scott in last 2 years, she was one of the descendants of the Siamese twins, and we got amazed with it. And we watched a portion of funny moments of Big Bang Theory. So then he left back to his place, and I'm here, and I'm going to take a rest as well. I'm really tired too because, like I said, I slept late, and then I woke up a little early. So tomorrow is another day. It's the Holy Week, and I'm just my fasting to to abstain from meat, and I'm just going for my fruits and everything. I'm kind of hungry because I'm adjusting, but we'll see. I'll just take something fruity before I go to bed. So what's happened today? Thank you so much for following my journey. You like my hat? Andy gave this to me. Thanks, Andy. And this is Louis saying good night. Bye.